morning, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our morning magic, little pixie magic. I have my Tinkerbell cup, which I love, which reminds me of my daughter that passed away about 10 years ago. So we got little Micah with us. And if you're wondering what I'm drinking, I love the store-bought Starbucks with coconut and almond milk and 2 drops of stevia, alcohol-free stevia, my favorite. So we are here for our energy reading for this week, which is, the 12th through the 18th, 19th, around there, next weekend. So let's see what the energy is for this week. I'm feeling like there's going to be a shift in people's habits. I know for me, and when I have these kind of like little mini downloads, it's kind of like what I'm going through. And then I notice other people around me are doing the same thing. And I'm like, okay, this is the collective energy for the week coming up. So if you all of a sudden feel this urge to like take charge of your life and you're like, I'm going to work out harder, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to be more organized, I'm going to journal more, or I'm going to leave this situation, that's the energy of this week. I'm just feeling that so much in my life. Oh shoot, we have to open sacred space. Let me grab my lighter real fast. Sorry guys. Ow. I just nailed my leg. Yikes. Okay. Got a little bit left of my Palo. It's my favorite scent of all time. Okay. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please open sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Please bless my viewers, bless me, bless my cards, bless my table, bless my home. Please allow my viewers to set energetic boundaries this week. I did a little reading earlier on Instagram when we were talking, or the reading was coming through and saying that there are people blocking your abundance flow. So whether that's divine masculine, whether that's divine feminine, doesn't matter, but somebody is either draining your bank account, or you're just walking through life going, why did everything kind of just stop? Why did all of the juice stop flowing? Like, where's all the manifesting signs? Where's all the money? Where's all the synchronicity? And sometimes other people who we're working with, who we're teaming up with, who we're spending a lot of time with, their energy can kind of be like a sticky glue that slows your manifesting down. And it could be because they don't allow you to feel free. Like, think about the people that you can just like walk up to and be your silly self with. And then think about the people that you can't do that with. And then really evaluate your day. How much time are you spending with people who don't let you be your silly little inner child? And they're either critiquing you or saying like, oh, tone it down, you're a little too much. And they might not be saying it to you, but you can feel the energy behind their looks, behind what they're doing, behind their actions. That kind of sticky energy will drain your bank account, because God in the universe is saying, hey, they are not unconditional love, and you're choosing to give your energy to them. You're choosing to help them elevate, and you're like abandoning yourself. So sometimes the money flow, the waterfall gets cut off because the universe wants to show you, like, shine a light on your life and say, hey, something's off. I need you to learn this lesson. I need you to set energetic boundaries and only surround yourself with people that fill you up and say, like, be your freaking self. Don't let anyone hold you down. Shine bright, whatever it is. And I stumbled on my words twice already. So I feel like this could be a sign of somebody might be feeling a little all over the place in their life right now. So let's take a deep breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, let's start with some Micah magic. And then we're also going to do Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to pull all the decks aside right now. Quick sip. Okay, so we're going to do Micah magic, Light Seers. We're going to do an abundance deck to see where we're at with our money, if it is being blocked. We're going to do angel answers. I'm going to line everything up. Interesting. You guys can't see this, but this card was with this deck. And this was from my last reading that I did outside. So this is for us again this week. Ace of Water, Ace of Cups, a new relationship. A blessing is on the way. Get excited. Okay, angel answers. We're going to start off with that. Tarot and Micah magic and abundance. Here we go. Let's rock this joint. I also got a download when I was drying my hair. My hair's getting so long, by the way. I'm like, holy cow, I got to get it trimmed, but I love it long. But it was the thought that whoever's in depression right now, or you're labeling yourself as being depressed, or you're feeling just not so good in your life, get up, get showered, do your hair, put some makeup on, or put some like fresh cologne on, go get a massage, go get your favorite food at a restaurant, like literally spend the first 2 hours of some morning, whatever morning you want when you have off from work, and nurture the heck out of yourself. Do the things that are uncomfortable. If you're kind of like, oh, I'm depressed, I don't feel like showering, I don't feel like getting dressed up, just freaking do it. I'm telling you, I'm saying freaking because that's what I say to myself. I'm like, shush, just freaking do it. You just have to do it. You're going to feel so much better afterwards. And I get halfway through drying my hair all the time, and I'm always like, why don't I do this every day? Because you just feel like you're taking care of yourself. It's not so much how you're going to look to the rest of the world. It's how do you feel in your home by yourself in your body. I always like to pretend I'm on an island living by myself, and I would still get up and do my hair every single day. And that's what helped me get through my anxiety and my depression after my daughter passed. Is I had to do the small things. I had to get my sneakers on. Had to go throw some weights around, lift some weights. I had to eat well. I had to do those simple things just to survive. And now, like when I'm in a happy state in my life, and when you guys are in the flow, sometimes we get kicked out, and we have to remember to do those small things again to bring us back into alignment. First message, other than the Ace of Cups, look for the breadcrumbs. So when you are drying your hair, when you're putting that cologne on, when you're going out in the world, you are telling the universe, I'm here to dance. I'm here to play. Send me some breadcrumbs. Let me get back in that flow. Let me not let my external people, places, and things block my flow, block my connection to source. Because in reality, I don't like to believe that anybody's really blocking anything. I like to believe that we're in charge of everything and we can have energetic resilience. And if there's somebody around us who's supposedly blocking our flow, how can we have resilience and say, no, I'm going to strengthen my belief system. And I'm going to say, nobody affects my flow. I am choosing myself. But in those situations, guess what happens? Normally, people's abundance flow blocks off because they're giving their power away. They're spending too much time thinking about this other person that they're dating. They're thinking how they can please them and do things for them, and they're abandoning themselves. They're not thinking, well, what can I do to elevate myself today? What can I do to provide for my family, or whatever it is? So a lot of times it's because your energy, your eyes are focused on somebody else instead of focused back on you. Okay. Let's see. Destiny has a plan for you. Let go of the need to know. Share the love. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I just got, I don't know why I'm apologizing, but an animal card needs to come out for that card. I think it's this one. Embrace the in-between. Flamingo. So when destiny has a plan for you, let go of the need to know. That means somebody you're like in between. You're kind of like, do I go here? Don't I go here? Do I take this job or don't I? Do I forgive this person or do I just, I don't know. I feel like just this like tight energy right now. And it's saying like, drop your arms, be the flamingo, just chill out in the water, lift one leg up. Just kidding. But it's number 26, which adds up to 8, which is infinity, which usually represents money flow. So I think this is saying, because we started out talking about abundance, there's going to be breadcrumbs and signs coming in that money's going to be flowing. But in the in-between, we have to know that destiny has a plan for us. And when you share the love, when you are being love and you're complimenting other people and you're giving gifts to people and you're tipping people, that's sharing love. That's when more abundance comes. And the in-between phase, and I love this little heart here, that's when everything starts to kind of like brighten up. I just got a glimpse of the color of the flamingo. It's like bright, it's vibrant, it's orangey, it's like a salmon color. This is when the depression kind of lifts. It's like, I'm back in the magic again. I can feel the flow. And you really have to take a look at what got you back in it. Was it getting up, getting dressed, getting yourself out of the house, doing something fun, sharing the love, complimenting somebody else? You have to start tracking these situations to when you're feeling good, how did you get to that point? And always write it down, because guess what? In a year, in 6 months, on a spiritual journey, we go through these ebbs and flows and these highs and lows. And we have to remember how to get ourselves out and then not overthink it when we get sucked in. Yep. Feel good to attract good. This is so in alignment with everything that we're talking about. Feel good to attract good. When you get up, when you look nice, when you smell nice, when you're going out and you're being nice to people, that's when you start to attract more. When we don't feel good in our bodies, you guys, that's our magnet. We're basically telling the universe, oh, we don't feel good, so it's okay. We'll just stay in this little in-between phase, and we're going to get angry that we're not getting anything good, but we're not doing anything to feel good. So you have to move yourself out of that situation. And then you're waiting for the perfect wave. So somebody's in the in-between. And I feel like we've been in a waiting energy for a while now, but I think it's because it's winter. At least where I live, it's winter. And sometimes we have to wait and we have to let things build. Breakdown that builds character. After I just said build. So there's a little bit of a synchronicity there. I just heard that like the healing that you're going through is peeling back the layers of your ego that you didn't even know were still there. So you're starting to see other people in your reality pull away, and you're like, where are they going? Why are they leaving me? Like, I don't understand this. What did I do wrong? But it's because that layer of you that you were a match to them with is no longer there. So then they kind of fall away. It doesn't mean you're not loved. It doesn't mean you're not accepted. It just means that that version of you is no longer alive inside of you. You're now awake. You're different. And maybe that person was really judgmental, right? And maybe they also pointed out all the things that you needed to work on, and all of a sudden they're gone, and you're like, well, wait, how do I know what I need to work on? This person always criticized me. And it's because maybe you grew up with a parent that you were reliant on their criticism, because it's like, oh, if I please them and if I change who I am after they, constructively criticize me, then that means I'm loved by them. But you're a sovereign being. You don't need to please anybody but yourself. So when you level up and when you see that, oh, I evaluate myself, I will take constructive criticism from somebody that loves me in a healthy way, but I don't need them, right? We can ask for, hey, can you show me where my blind spots? Am I doing something that is triggering, and we can ask for assistance. But if somebody's just doing it on uncalled for, that could symbolize that's your parent, that's like, symbolic of your childhood. So when that person kind of falls away, you feel neglected and you're like, wait, where'd they go? That's because you're leveling up and you're no longer attracting your parents. I hope that all just made sense. It did in my head, but sometimes I ramble and it doesn't make sense. But okay, we're going to do the tarot now to see what cards. I'm going to add this one. Let's see if they land in any specific spot. Oh, we just had one flip. You guys see it? Queen of Wands. Okay, and I just saw this, feel good to attract good. So that's what we're going to use it for. She is holding there's this little ball of light in her hand. She's got a wand in the air. She's got a seance going on. There's candles. There's a black cat at her feet, which represents speaking your truth. But she is on her little meditation booth. She's in her bubble. She's in her light. And she's finally figured it out that all of these people that were criticizing her, were critiquing her, or maybe blocking her abundance. She's like, I am in my bubble now and nobody's allowed in, and I have energetic boundaries, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to call everything to me. I just heard that she is manifesting everything to her. She doesn't have to go out and chase. Okay. And Queen of Wands is like, the Queen of Swords is very like, she's the queen of the mind. She can be very cutting. She can be very bitchy. The Queen of Cups is emotionally stable queen, right? Queen of Wands is like freaking fire, passion. She's creative. She uses her sacral energy to create projects, to create, maybe to decorate or to cook meals. So somebody is in their creative flow while you're in this waiting phase. And it feels good. I heard you've been out of your creative flow because you've been feeling depressed, but you got up, you got showered, and you just started going. And that's what we have to remember is sometimes we can't wait for the outside world to bring something to us. We have to take action to nurture ourselves. And then the flow begins. And then all of a sudden creativity pours through our hands. And we're like, look what I created. Like she's looking at that thing in her hand and she's like, I did this. It's like, mom and dad, look what I did. But you almost don't need that approval anymore. You just know it about yourself. Okay, this one landed on look for the breadcrumbs. 9 of Cups. Your treasure chest is open and all of the jewels from each cup are pouring into your life. This is the wish fulfillment card. All of your wishes, all of your dreams are finally like seeping. I imagined it like seeping into your reality one by one. So it's almost like each day a cup is getting poured into your reality or all over your body. You're getting doused with love, with money, with happiness, with yummy food, with experiences, with trips. And that was under breadcrumbs. So let's see what else we got. I love the wish fulfillment card, especially paired with the Queen of Wands. That's kind of saying like your creativity might have birthed all of this wish fulfillment because you were creative, because you put your energy towards this creative endeavor that's maybe going to make you a lot of money and it's going to give you the freedom lifestyle that you need and that you want. And right now you're in the in-between, and fuck yeah, we just got the Devil card in the reverse. And it's over top of Destiny has a plan for you. So we have it in reverse. Normally I don't read reversals, but this can't. I thought it, so we're doing it. So this is kind of like temptation. You are no longer falling for the temptation of the lower vibrations of this planet, which is addictions, poor eating habits, getting stuck in that depression. You're not following it. He's literally saying, come with me, come be depressed. Look at this person with their hand on their head. They're in their depression, they're in their anxiety. They're like, I don't see a way out. It's reversed now. You're out because you know how to nurture yourself. And when things are in the in-between, I keep getting drawn to this damn flamingo for some reason. When things are in the in-between, that's when people get depressed, is because they don't see a way out. They're like, why is the universe stopping? Why is everything so stagnant? Where's all the money flow? And it's because you're needing to wake up to the fact that you're in charge of feeling good. When you set yourself up to feel good, whether it's booking a healing session, booking a reading with me, getting showered, getting out, being kind to people, you're starting the ball rolling. Then the creativity soars in, right? You start to get really creative and you're like, oh my gosh, at 4 p.m. today, look at all that I did when I woke up at 8 a.m. and I didn't want to shower. I did not think I would get all that done by 4 p.m. But because you got up and showered, it was like a domino effect. You just kept going. And that's how we move through lower vibrations like anxiety and depression, is we just get going, right? And we're no longer following the voice that says, don't do it. Stay on the couch, eat more food, take that other drug or whatever it is. My throat chakra is going a little nuts right now. So yeah, you're saying no to the addictions. Strength card, because you had the strength to say no. That's all that this card means, is you had the strength to say, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm taking my life into my own hands. And do you guys remember what I said at the beginning of this reading? Yes, I'm so glad that this is clicking. I said something about your habits. Somebody's feeling empowered just to be like, I'm changing my life. I'm not doing this anymore. I want better for myself. I want love for myself. I want more money. I want my wish fulfillment. I want this new love. And I have the strength and I'm going to go after it. And this could be your divine feminine who is strong and she's sitting there waiting for you to step into that lion energy, to chase her. All right, we're going to do two more tarot. Temperance. Okay. This is all about this healing energy. You're feeling more balanced. You have the sun and then you have the moon, the light and the shadow. You see your shadow, you see the parts of you that you don't like, your patterns. Maybe you were codependent on somebody. Maybe you felt like you just couldn't leave this partnership because you're like terrified that you can't survive on your own financially, or you can't be a single parent on your own. But you're balanced now. You're seeing that you're not alone. The universe has you. The universe will provide for your children. It will provide for you. And emotionally, you are being shown that the universe keeps bringing you people that you need, whether it's a healing mentor like me, or whether it's a YouTube video, a book, a new car. The universe is providing you with what you need to take that leap because you stepped into balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. So sometimes there's hiccups in our day-to-day life where if you're a feminine who doesn't like to fix things or doesn't like to go get your oil changed and your check engine light goes on and you're like, oh, I just want a guy to do this for me. I used to be that way. And now I'm kind of like, oh, I just go do it. I don't need a guy to do it for me. I am strong and I can do it. And if a guy comes into my life and he wants to do those things for me as like a love language, like acts of service, heck yes, I'm going to be all about it. But I don't need him to do it for me. I stepped into my own masculine energy and I don't need anybody. I can fully provide and take care of myself with the universe the way I live right now. And that's what this energy is. It's you're being called to balance both. Where can you say in your life that I don't need anybody? I don't need any love from my parents. I don't need love from my siblings. I don't, and I'm not saying you don't need love in life. I'm just saying you're not going to die without it. Like if somebody's not complimenting something you're doing or approving of your work, you're fine. You're stable, you're grounded, you're balanced. And there's nothing more beautiful than a human being walking through life not needing anything from anybody. Because when they come up into your auric field, it feels giving, it feels loving. It doesn't feel like they're pulling on you, and it doesn't feel like they need advice from you and they're always in their want energy. They're just there and they're just sharing their experience, but they're not needing anything from you and they're not always trying to hang out with you. They're just literally like, hi, I just like being with you for this 5 minutes that we're together. And that's such a cool energy to be in, because that means you're balanced and you're not needing anything from anybody. You're just there to share the love because you've stepped into the strength card. Okay, last one for the tarot, and then we'll, interesting, we have the Hierophant, spiritual teacher. So you've reached a new level on that staircase. You're like, finally, I leveled up in this game called life. And this goes on top of breakdown that builds character. Whatever healing you just went through, whatever tough breakdown in your life, you are becoming more enlightened. You're waking up, you're seeing things clearly. And when I say waking up, that doesn't mean your initial spiritual awakening. It means you can have 10 more awakenings. We could have 30 more. We don't even know. I continuously get thrown into the washing machine and getting tossed around. Hair's all wet, like soap everywhere. I just feel like I can't see straight. My eyes are burning. That's what my last few weeks have felt like, is the universe just threw me into a washing machine and I'm like, holy shit, which way is up? And when I come out, I'm always like this. I'm like, I get my healing work with my mentor. I feel clean. I feel like the universe just washed me of all of my past shit. And now it's like, I've reached a new level. So be sure to take care of your physical form, take care of your energy, nurture yourself, meditate, get to these new levels, see how far you've come, and celebrate yourself. Side note, this looks really cool on the table right now. My nose is running a little bit. Cheers, Tinkerbell. My yummy coffee. Okay, we'll do one abundance card. We're gonna take this one because it's sticking up. Deservingness. Oh, we have two. Oh, perfect. Declutter and deservingness. Deservingness, you are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. So good. I don't know if you guys can read it, how clear it is. And then declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So this means clear your schedule, get up, get showered, get your butt outside, go do something creative, allow the energy to pour through you, and maybe even clean out a closet in your house. Maybe get some clothes and like start donating them. Or I just heard old pillows. If you have pillows in your house, I'm talking to you, that if you've been thinking about getting rid of them or repurposing them, do it. This message is for you. Okay, last two cards of the reading. You're ready? And remain positive. Okay, so that in-between phase, by the end of this week, you're going to be ready. Remain positive, stay focused, clear the clutter, take care of yourself. You're getting rid of your addictions. You're ready to take that leap, to have that conversation with somebody. You've gone through the breakdown. You're new. You've been through the washing machine. And now you're decluttering your life, your physical form, and you're ready for a fresh new start. Stay positive. All right, lovies, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you for our midweek reading real soon. All right, peace out.